Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about Death Howl. In this video we're going to talk about the gameplay, story, and whether or not you should get this game. Spoiler warning, there will be spoilers. If you want to know just the overall rating and whether or not you should get the game, just click on the timestamp that I'm gonna put on the video here, and I'm gonna put it in the description, so you can just click on it. It'll tell you the review or the overall rating, and then whether or not you should get it. Uh, yeah, give you a second, and with that being said, let's get right into the video. Death Howl is a deck building strategy type of game. It is unforgiving. It is tough. It is hard. You will probably die a lot. But once you realize the goal, it gives you that determination to keep pressing on and overcoming these really tough enemies. The story is pretty simple. You play as Ro or Rue. It's like R-O. Uh, you play as her, a mother who lost her child, and they are going into this spirit world essentially. And as you keep playing through the game, you start to realize and understand how she lost her child, and what she's willing to do to bring him back. There are some items or cards uh, and characters you get and meet along the way to help you on your journey. There is one character in particular who guides you through these different realms. There are different types of realms in the spirit world, and her goal is to defeat these leaders of these realms, right? And in return, they ask her to sacrifice something, and they give her like an item or a card that helps her along her way. And in doing so, when she gives up something that connects her to her child, you'll slowly start to realize what's happening. And they give her permission to continue on her journey. And in the very end, she does not bring her child back. Even with all that she's been through, the bosses that she fights, I don't know how to really explain it, but like her trying so hard, it just hurts. You know what I mean? You're rooting for her. You want to see it through the end in hopes that she gets her child back. But in the end, she doesn't. You the items that you sacrifice to these leaders in the realms, they are basically trying to help her accept or understand that that like this is it, like this is reality, like you cannot, they try to help her in a way grieve, but she is just, determined. She doesn't want to hear that essentially, but in the end she does accept the fact that it's, there's not more she can do. This is her life, this is her reality. When she comes back from the spirit world, she moves on. She or no doesn't move on, but she keeps on living. She has another child. She reminisce, she thinks about him, talks about him. And that's normal. With death, you hang on to those memories, and there's a lot of quotes, crazy enough, like, they're not truly gone while you're still around. Live in their name, in their honor, things like that. um in this game is really good. It's touchy. It's like a touchy subject, but it's necessary in a weird way. So now on to the gameplay. it's a deck building game, right? You battle these creatures with cards, and there are different types of cards. And when I say different types, there are different cards you collect from different realms, right? And if you don't use a card from that said realm, the cost to using it goes up, right? So there are neutral cards that you can use like throughout the whole game, like basic cards, so to speak. And as you fight in these new realms, you collect materials, you'll collect souls or what they call it like death howls. And with these materials and the souls or the death howls of the creatures that you defeat, you combined them to make new cards for that realm. So, you'll unlock new cards as you collect more materials, and then once you get enough materials, you'll discover new cards, and once you get enough souls and materials, you can combine them together and you'll make cards. It's very challenging. It's tough. You will die a lot. I have died so many times with certain enemies. It's just, oh man, it is tough. It is tough, but it's also rewarding. Some of the like boss cards or the cards you get from like mini bosses, they are worth it. Because there you get like certain totems that can you can equip and help you synergize and just do crazy damage with these cards. So you don't level up in a traditional RPG sense. You just get more cards, you discover more, and like man, it's fun. So if you like, oh, and it's also like positioning, so you get to like position yourself where you want on your on like the first like when you first walk in, you can like pick a spot and then kind of just position yourself however you want. And movement does cost mana, so you really have to strategize on that. You have mana. Mana is what you use to use cards, right? So you got to strategize around that, and you have to understand what moves creatures do and things like that. Status effect, poison, um, things like that. Burn. Uh, you know, Creatures can hit you with curse cards, so that way they take one of your cards in place of a curse one, which is a have most of the time has a negative effect for you. It's fun. It's a fun gameplay, fun mechanic. I genuinely enjoyed it. And you have plenty of like deck room or deck slots, so where you can have like 20 decks, right? And you can customize them however you want. You can mix and match. Um, or you can just have one deck for each realm. Like you can have a lot of fun with it. You can really make it your own. Not gonna lie, this game it hit me in my soul. It's one of those games, it doesn't have a happy ending, so to speak. Like, you go through it and in the back of your mind you're like, oh, or like, right then and there, you're like, oh yes, we're gonna get our son back, right? It puts you in her shoes, um, and you're, battling your way through with her and you see what she goes through, and you want nothing, you want the you you want the best for her. You want to get her son back. But in the back of your mind, you're kind of like, man, something's not adding up. Something feels kind of off, right? And it I feel like it teaches you acceptance and like the reality of how things are when you lose a loved one. It's not easy. Of course, it's never easy, and you are willing to do whatever you can to bring them back, but you know. Okay. So my thoughts on the game. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful game when you're going through these realms and you're looking in the backgrounds. the way that the world is designed, the music, it is great visually. I love the art style. It is great. The story, I mean, it's simple. It's a simple story. You know, you want to bring back someone you love, right? Pretty simple, but as you play through it and you see like the emotions that uh that the main character goes through, you can't help but just feel for her, you know? It's it feels realistic, you know? And you know, as someone who plays like Dark Souls, like challenging games, right? Like hard games, um when you battle these creatures over and over again, you know, you feel a sense of like, yes, we're getting closer, right? And and then you just get hit with like with the reality, because spoilers right here, you don't get them back, unfortunately. And I looked through to see if there was like a second ending or a separate ending, see if like thing you can change things. You can't, from my understanding. And you do see her coming back like to the human world. She has another like child, but she still thinks about her son. And I think that's normal, you know. You gotta live on. It's one of those things, you gotta do it for them, you know. It's a very touchy like subject. It's hard um when you really think about it. It's just death is just one of those things. It happens. Overall rating, all right. The overall rating of this game, give it a 9 out of 10. Shit, honestly, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. It's a good game. It's a good story. It's if you like a challenge and you're into deck building and strategizing, definitely pick this game up. It's beautiful. It's a masterpiece. You'll love the visuals. You'll love the gameplay. Yeah, it's just great. I highly recommend playing it. And that is it. That's pretty much my review. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. Let me know what you think, or if there's like a game y'all want me to review. I am working on another one to review, and I do go live on Twitch on twitch.tv/ Ben the Greatest, BENN, and then the Greatest. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, until then, I will see you all next time. Peace.